the most detailed YouTube review of how MrBeast makes his money. Buying private islands, selling cars for $1, and making Chandler do the strangest tasks. We love MrBeast, but how is he that rich? We're here to tell you. We all know that being a top YouTuber gets you a lot of money, with names like Logan Paul with a net worth of 19 million, Dan TDM at 35 million, and PewDiePie at 40 million. But there's one name who far reaches beyond that. MrBeast. In fact, he's already made $8 million in the first 3 months of 2021, according to Forbes. His net worth may only be 18 million. Only 18 million. But with how much he gives away, that's pretty impressive.
Last person to leave this pit of money wins $20,000.
The question is, how does he do it? Well, we've been digging deep and doing our research, and we found out just how. And now, we're going to share it with you in what is probably the most detailed and accurate look at his finances on YouTube. First of all, there's his YouTube channel, but you already knew that. Let's look at just how much that generates, and how, before getting into the other exciting avenues. His main channel has 60 million subscribers, meaning that in 2020, he earned a staggering 24 million just by amassing views. 3 billion views. Wow. We can see why his videos are top-notch. The thing is, that isn't the only money he gets from YouTube. He's also sponsored by Honey at a pretty cool price of 4 billion. Not million, billion. And we're sure he'll be getting even more from them soon when you consider that their other big sponsor, Shane Dawson, has plummeted from the limelight after a big scandal. And let's not forget, he donates an extra 10 cents to charity for every subscriber. We know he does this because Jimmy, aka MrBeast, is a good guy at heart, but it does help that it saves him money on his tax return. According to legal teams, a certain amount of charity can be deducted from tax. Not just that, the cash he gives away in videos isn't technically considered into that charity bundle, since it's a production part of his videos. This means that if he wanted to, he could write off every cent he gives away as a business expense, as long as it's featured in a video. We don't know if he claims this for sure, but it would mean saving more to give more. So it's a fairly safe bet. Safer than betting on Chandler for a win, anyway. Sorry, Chandler. We love you, really.
I'm feeling pretty confident. You know, last time we did a challenge video, I came in, second?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to win this one.
If he does do that, that's a lot of money he doesn't have to pay tax on. In fact, by the end of 2020, he had given away $1 million. There are more revenue streams related to YouTube though. Yes, more. He's explained in a video that he has had a lot of channel sponsors beyond Honey, and there are a lot.
Eric, my whole life, everyone's told me money doesn't grow on trees. Like, what do you say? What is this?
Seriously, dude, what the heck?
I know, dude. I'm tired of people lying to me. Money does grow on trees.
It started with $10,000 deals from Quid sponsorship. With this, he used to walk around his city donating $1,000 to as many homeless people he could find. Then there's the Google game War Robots, then Mad Games World of Tanks, and another is Lords Mobile Kingdom Wars, plus more. He says that every dollar he's made has come from YouTube, which is kind of true, but only kind of. Yes, all sources stem back to his viral YouTube presence, but that means that other platforms now earn him cash flow too. He had Instagram, which currently has 12.6 million followers. It's nowhere near his YouTube following, but certainly nothing to sniff at. And that could mean affiliate revenue or pay per clicks. But let's do the math and work out how much Jimmy gets per picture uploaded. He currently has nearly 200 pictures on there. We used an Instagram money calculator, which allows us to calculate an estimated earnings from an influencer Instagram account, which MrBeast certainly is. This told us that each picture is worth around $300. That's not much, but with 200 pictures, it's likely that he's earned $60,000 from it so far, without the curious people who it has siphoned back to YouTube. He may also be experiencing similar results from Twitter and his website. Crazy. Fun fact, that's the same amount a Kardashian earns per post according to most sources. Who would you rather meet? Jimmy, Chandler, Chris, Carl, or Kim K? Let us know in the comments. As you guessed it, we're not done there. He had a game for a while. It wasn't one which he was sponsored by this time, but one which he designed. It was called Finger on the App and worked much in the same way as his games often do. Contestants had to keep their finger on the app. Originally, he had designed it so that one winner would receive a $25,000 prize. It didn't work out like that though. After 70 hours, he had to tell players to stop for the sake of their health. He ended up calling 4 winners, each walking away with $20,000 in hand. You might be wondering how this made him any money. Well, it sent him viral yet again. He told one news site that he was glad a robot didn't win. That little snippet will have been a paid-for interview. Our sources estimate about $20,000 for the call, and that is lowball. It also generated ad revenue, pushed his videos up in the YouTube algorithm, and it'll no doubt continue to increase his sponsorship demand. When it comes to MrBeast, two things are certain. He's a rich guy, and he's a generous one. We love MrBeast over here at Riveted, and we know that you do too. Before we say goodbye, we're going to leave you with one of our all-time favorite moments from the MrBeast team. Here they are. Jimmy becomes a scout.
We are joining the Boy Scouts and getting all the badges. And whichever one of you has the most badges at the end of the day wins $10,000.
Chris getting way too excited about winning at Fall Guys. It was awesome though.
Yes! I won! I won! Yes!
Chandler getting his first win, but not even realizing it.
He's out! Chandler just won! Wait, let him keep pushing, It's kind of funny. I know you've never won a challenge, but no one else is spinning. You know what that means, right? You won! Chandler, you won! You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Carl showing off his very superior game skills and getting the win.
Chris or Carl? No! I ragdolled! I couldn't get up! No! Chris, I'm sorry. But Carl just won $20,000! Hey!
And who could forget Chandler's dad schooling his son in the way to get things done and earn that money.
To get the victory.
Since Chandler lost the last two, his dad came to show Chandler how it's done. Is there gonna be a Halo alliance going on here with you and your dad?
Heck no.
Be sure to check out his channel and play your part in raising money for those in need. He really is a top-notch guy with several top-tier gaming and live events channels, and we can't get enough of his content. He even gave a house to a homeless man. We're not even kidding. He's so cool he actually did that. What a total legend he is. Thanks for tuning in. We love having you over here supporting the channel. Please remember to be as generous as MrBeast and put a thumbs up on this video. You could also be awesome and subscribe. See you in the next one.